Hello students, welcome to Vidwa Niketan. Are you ready for today's class?
Hi, today I'll be giving you the brief of the chapters we will deal further in chemistry. Okay, so these are the 5 chapters. We will know detailed about that. The chapters are structure of atom, hydrogen, transformation of substances, carbon and its compounds, metals and non-metals. Okay, now moving on further, we will talk about the first chapter, that is structure of atom. In this chapter we will come to know about atoms, and they can be further divided to some subatomic particles and their discoveries, like the discovery of electrons, protons and neutrons. Now we will come to know all of the models different scientists has given by their failures, their successes, and further how they move on, and keeping the previous theory aside, how the new scientists discovered the concepts they have grown by, and different model of atom. Now in this part, like structure of atom was like numerous scientists given numerous sort of models. Okay, and we will come to know that why some models will be discarded and some will be moving further, and we are giving priorities to them and their discoveries. Now we will come to know about the electronic arrangement, and before that I would like to tell you something, that we will know something about the atomic number, mass number, what is isotope, isotone, isobar, these stuffs, and then we will know that how an electron can be arranged sequentially. Okay, and then we will let you know about the shell that is on the outermost one, and how the electrons can be arranged on that, what is valency basically, what is radicals, cations and anions, to be more precisely speaking. These are the main topics we will deal in this chapter. Okay, now completion of this chapter, after we will move on to the second chapter, which is hydrogen. Now hydrogen is like how we find it, and who discovered about it, the name of the scientist, the occurrence, how we will get that, and the preparation, like in laboratory how we can prepare hydrogen, their properties. The properties will be of physical and chemical both, the reactions we will go through via using hydrogen, and their uses if any. So yeah, these are the briefing of hydrogen, and obviously each chapter will have a bonus point, and we will know that further when I'll give you the lecture. And now the third chapter is about transformation of substances. This transformation of substances will be the physical change and the chemical change. What is the difference between them? Why are you calling this one the physical and this one the chemical? Like, is there any basic difference? We'll deal with that, and then we will move on to the chemical reaction. I mean, if some salt or acid or base are reacting together, what it will make? Is there any precautions we need to take, or everything? Now there is a bonus point for this chapter as well, which is the biochemical reaction. Now you will ask me that this is chemistry, right? Then why we will deal with sort of biochemical reaction? In human body or animal body or plant body, basically what happens is nothing but chemistry is also present there. I mean, it may be a biological factor, but still we will have the link up between biology and chemistry. That is fun, right? Now after that, is there any enzymes which are working in our body? And obviously that has to be a reaction, which is why we can call it the biochemical reaction. Okay, and these are the brief of basically this chapter. And now moving on to the fourth one, we will come to know about another element, which is carbon. Now this carbon is a very important element for us, like in chemistry. So we will deal with the occurrence, how we can get, where we can get, in which compound we can get carbon, and basically there are some physical properties with them, chemical properties with them, and then we will find that carbon can be found in those crystalline forms. Okay, now what is crystal? Why are we saying that crystalline form? Obviously we will deal with that, and then we will come to know about some allotrophs, like the graphite we use in our pencil, right? When we were kid, we used to see that we used to write, and then the pencil used to decay a little bit. Why is this happening? And we have seen using diamonds in rings or ornaments and all. Okay, so what is those stuff? Basically that is nothing but carbon. Okay, and what are they used? How are we differentiating it as graphite or diamond? And furthermore, we will come to know about their uses. Okay, like individual allotrophic uses we also have, and also the uses of carbon. Okay, this is the chapter. We will mainly deal with the compounds related to the carbon. I mean, some compounds we'll know about that are formed with carbon, like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. What are their uses, and what are the disadvantages if you use it in a generous amount and all? Okay, like we know that it forms pollution. Okay, so everything related to that. Okay, and then moving on to the last and final, but not definitely the least one, which is metals and non-metals. Okay, now coming to this chapter, this is very important chapter, because there are the core chapters, you know. This is one of them basically. So in this case, we will learn about the physical properties with metals, like what are they going through if you give the heat to them, if you change the pressure, if you mold, like if you want to mold it, what we will give over that. Okay, so these are the main factors of physical properties. Now coming on to their chemical properties, what sort of reaction they gives. Okay, and then after completion of metal, we will basically move on to the non-metals. Similarly, we will deal with the physical properties, like what are non-metals, why are we calling non-metals, and what are the properties that are differentiating them with metals, and then their chemical properties, what we will it will go through when this is reacting with this or that. Okay, and then finally we will move on to the metal activity series. I mean, which metal is more active and which metal is less active, and so on. So okay, and one sort of reaction is included in this chapter basically, which is displacement reaction. We will come to know further that this junction is been disconnected and attached to other part of the reaction. Okay, and then moving on, we will learn about the uses of both metals and non-metals, how we can use in domestic purpose or in industrial purpose. Okay, now a bonus tip for this chapter basically is alloy. Okay, alloy is somewhat between that, which will be used very highly in domestic purpose. Recently we started using that. Okay, so yeah, basically this is it for the syllabus of chemistry. I hope you enjoy this video, and we will further interact about this chapter. Let me know which chapter you are interested with the most. So yeah, see you on the next video.